Recording now.
Alright. Hello, this is Matt once again, and we are Refocusing Barbados. I want to start by talking about what has been in the news recently. I'm talking about the revelation that the From the Stewart administration has approached Mr. Owen Arthur to head their economic team, advisory team, that is. That's very interesting. I wouldn't deny the fact that's a very interesting move. Neither would I deny that it's a smart political move. It is very, very smart. I think Mr. Stewart is, for all what we may say about him, as a very poor manager, a very, very poor leader, he seems to be pretty clever. It could be that the intent of this move is to box Mr. Arthur in. Put him in a place where if he says no, they can cry that he's unpatriotic at a time when the country really needs him. Or if he says yes, he's also in a difficult position. You see, my belief is this. Something really bad is about to happen. And I'm looking at it from this point of view that something bad is about to happen. And if he is at the head of their economic advisory team, people can point and say, well, you see, Mr. Arthur, he's the one who advised the government to do that. That is what I maybe I'm reading too much into it, but that is my feeling. Something bad is about to happen. And Chris Sinclair will be taking a lot of licks for his mismanagement of the economy. Because there's no doubt about it that Mr. Chris Sinclair is the destabilizer in chief. There's no doubt about it. And I'm skeptical about the whole thing. You see, Mr. Arthur was talking to the Barbados, to the Democratic Party for a long time, telling them that they're going in the wrong direction. And he was saying that they need to start looking at debt restructuring and this sort of thing. And they haven't listened. You can remember what they did to him in the last election, how they cussed him and they carried on in the worst way. Frank Allen and all of them pile on and say that it was a bad move to have a stimulus, and then they came up with this $240 million stimulus when Mr. Arthur was proposing later. I really am very skeptical about all this. I am trusting this. But there's more to this. And Beijing should pay attention and need real careful attention. And this is what I am also taking from this. What Mr. Stewart, from the Stewart, the Prime Minister, and the DLP is saying, Mr. Arthur, you are the man. Listen to the calling programs, Beijing's have accepted the fact that Mr. Arthur is the man. And as if there's one person in this country who has the ability to turn this economy around, who has the skill to do it, is Mr. Arthur. But this move is a confession of sorts that he is the man. They're admitting that he's the man. But if Mr. Arthur takes a job, right? One, will Chris Sinclair listen? Two, will Chris Sinclair understand what Mr. Arthur is talking about? Because I am not certain, and I am not sure that Mr. Chris Sinclair understands economics. Everything he has done from the day he became Minister of Finance demonstrates to me he doesn't understand economics. So when Mr. Arthur started to talk economics, because you know they're on different levels, they're not doing about it. I'm sure Chris Sinclair will not understand, so he can't follow. The next thing is, can Mr. Arthur work with Chris Sinclair, or can Chris Sinclair work with Mr. Arthur in this case? I don't think so. Mr. Arthur is a very methodical person. You ever heard of Mr. Arthur coming back after a budget to correct his budget? Like what happens when customs and custom brokers, people and business people are left to wonder, what is this all about? What is he saying? How is this going to work? You never got that with Mr. Arthur when he delivered a budget. Mr. Arthur cannot work with Chris Sinclair. Chris Sinclair doesn't have the discipline to work with a man like Mr. Arthur. He ain't got it, so it ain't gonna work, number one. Also, there's something that's really interesting. From the discussion that has taken place and surrounding the news, people seem to have accepted and believe that Mr. Arthur is the man who can take us out of this prolonged mess. With the exception of one group. One group of people in this country haven't accepted that. Only the Barbados Labour Party does not accept that Mr. Arthur is the man. Thank you.